Greetings, this is Tracy with the Cherryville Branch Library. Do you like my mask this week? I have tie-dye. Take it off real carefully. All right, so how is everybody this week? I'm here with another story time for us. We've been doing the alphabet, right? So let's see, we did A for apples, we had B for birds, and we had C for colors last week. So what letter do you think we're going to do this week? You got it. It's a letter D. Our uppercase D and our lowercase d. And yes, I have some items in the bag, and we're going to see if you can guess what they are. So the first thing I have is money. It is something that you would need to buy something. You'll see what something's in a minute. And it's paper, and it starts with the letter D. Did you say dollar? That's right. Dollar starts with a D. Now, I had one of these when I was young. It was a family pet. Ours was black, and it went woof. Do you know what that is? It starts with the letter D. Oh, I know, this one was easy, right? It's a dog. This is a golden retriever. I had a black Labrador retriever, but very happy dog, just like the one in that photo. And last but not least, if you watched over the summer, you will know this is one of my favorite breakfast treats. It's round, it's sweet, it might have glaze on it or frosting. Sometimes it has sprinkles, sometimes there's filling. Did you say donut? This one's strawberry frosted, it looks like, with sprinkles. Yes, it's a donut. So letter D, donut, dog, and dollar. Now, you'll see why we have all those things. But yes, today is all about a certain breakfast food. I decided instead of doing all letter D things, we would just focus on donuts this time. So I have my flannel board, and we are going to use our bingo song to spell donut and learn a new song about donuts. So are we ready? I know a treat that has a hole and is so very tasty. D-O-N-U-T, 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 save a bite for me. Chomp. Oh, I know, not all donuts have holes, but most donuts have holes, right? Most donuts look like our donut that we held up before, right? Want to do that one again? I know a treat that has a hole and is so very tasty. D-O-N-U-T, 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 save a bite for me. Chomp. So these donuts behind me make me think of this book. Doesn't it look kind of the same? This is Arnie. Arnie is a donut. This is a really old, well, not really old, but it's an older title, and it is Cooked Up, don't you just love that, by Laurie Keller. So this is all about our friend Arnie, and Arnie is a donut, and even says, that's me. So this would be a good book to read about Arnie and the donut and what happens to Arnie. Hopefully Arnie does not get eaten. I don't know, I've never thought about that. All right, you could also go for a classic. You could go for Curious George, the donut delivery. Oh my gosh, look at all those donuts. What color are his donut boxes? It's right, they're pink. What color are all of his donuts? They're brown, aren't they? I guess he doesn't have any strawberry frosted donuts back here, does he? But this makes me think of another song we can do using our bingo to spell the color of those donuts. Remember what color they were? They were brown. That's right. So we have B-R-O-W-N. Remember when I said the bingo song works really well when your letters are one syllable? You'll notice W is 2. Maybe a little bit harder to sing, but we're going to give it a shot. Are we ready? There is a color we all know. Can you guess its name? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. Yeah, see, a little harder when you get to that W. Want to try it once more? Just one more time? I know. We'll think of some things that start or that are brown after that, but let's sing it one more time. There is a color we all know. Can you guess its name? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. So what other things can you think of that are brown? I know it's kind of hard. Teddy bears are brown. There's some autumn leaves, the fall leaves, the leaves are changing, they're brown. Chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is brown, right? Dark, rich brown. And, oh, you can't forget the chocolate frosting. You gotta have that too, right? And then chocolate candy bars and chocolate kisses and wow, lots of chocolate things, which makes me think of donuts again. I know. I have donuts on my brain today. You can tell. So, speaking of donuts, of course, you know one of my all-time favorite books about donuts is Please, Mr. Panda! This is a fun one. I love this one. It's by Steve Antony, and there's Mr. Panda, and there's his box of donuts. And if you saw the clip over the summer, you know I really like this one because it talks about manners. And that is a really fun book. I always recommend that one to people. But you might also want to be a detective. Maybe you need to solve the case of the missing donut. See, he's got on his sheriff hat. He's going to go solve that case. This one is by Alison McGhee and illustrated by Isabel Roja. And on the back, it says, missing! In this hilarious whodunit, the answer might be right under your nose. I wonder what that would be that's under your nose. So, taking a classic rhyme and changing it up some, I have tried to make us a rhyme based on pat a cake, except instead of a baker, we're going to talk about a donut. So this may work and it may not. This will be the first time I've tried it. But you know, this is what's fun. Words give you a chance to make up stuff. So we're going to try this. Let's see. So normally pat a cake goes like this, right? Where you pat hands. I'm just going to pat my knees because that'll work for me. But you pat your friend's hands, pat your mom's hands, etc. So are we ready? Pat a cake, donut man. Make me a donut as fast as you can. Mix it up and cut it and fry it up. Whee! Glaze it with chocolate for baby and me. Pretty good, huh? Let's see, what else could we glaze it with? Pat a cake, donut man. Make me a donut as fast as you can. Mix it up and cut it and fry it up. Whee! Glaze it with strawberry for baby and me. What else could you do with your donut? We've got chocolate and strawberry. Ooh, let's try this. Pat a cake, donut man. Make me a donut as fast as you can. Mix it and cut it and fry it up. Whee! Fill it with cream for baby and me. Pretty cool, huh? See, you could think of all kinds of things to do with a donut at the end, right? So hopefully you can think of some other fun donut things to do. Now, where do you go get donuts? Do you make donuts yourself? I don't know how to make donuts, but I know where to go buy them. But to get there, I have to drive somewhere, right? So I'm going to drive a truck. So get my steering wheel ready. Are we ready? We're going to drive a truck. Drive. It's another letter D word. So are we ready? Drive, drive, drive your truck all around the town. Merrily, 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 merrily up the hills and down. Drive, drive, drive your truck. Drive it down the street. Merrily, 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 merrily. Don't forget the beep. Beep, beep. Did you beep your horn? I know, fun, right? Bouncing up and down. What do you do when you get to the donut store, though? That's right. Well, you might buy them in a bakery, right? And this is a really fun book. It's not an actual donut book, but it's called The Baker's Dozen. It's a counting book, and this one is by Dan Andreasen. I think that's how you say his name. Now, you'll notice that these are all cupcakes on the front, but this baker bakes up several things in his bakery. And that always makes me think of the donuts. So this is why I picked this book. And who doesn't love to count baked things, right? So you might buy them in a bakery. You might buy them someplace that's an actual donut store. Once you are thinking about buying donuts, though, you have to have money, right? Yeah. They don't, unfortunately, give them to you for free. Wouldn't it be awesome with free donuts? All right, so let's do this. Let's take this, our flannel board with our donuts that we spelled, and take those off of there. And then we're going to put some donuts on it because we're going to go to the bakery and buy some. So let's see. I have a strawberry donut. I wanted my donuts to smile because they make me smile. So we've got, oh, there's our chocolate. Remember what color's chocolate? Yeah, brown. And the strawberry one is what color? Pink. Ooh, this one's blue. There are blueberry donuts. Maybe that's blueberry frosting. And then this one is, I don't know what kind of color you call that. Maybe that's vanilla. Not really sure what color that one is. And then, oh, this one's purple. A grape donut? Could be. I know that there's grape ice cream. All right, so we've got donuts. How many donuts do you see? That's right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got 5 little donuts. Yes, if you saw over the summer, this is us singing about going to the bakery shop. But if you missed that clip, we're going to do it again, and you'll have a lot of fun because we're going to have our dollar, and we're going to go buy some donuts. Are we ready? Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 5 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came someone with $1 to pay. She bought a donut, and she took it away. She took the pink one, right? Now how many donuts are left? 1, 2, 3. That's right, we've got 4 donuts, right? 4 little, down around the corner. I was ready to buy my donuts, wasn't I? Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 4 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came someone with $1 to pay. They bought a donut, the chocolate one, and they took it away. No more donuts. Now how many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3 donuts, right? Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 3 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came someone with $1 to pay. They bought a donut, and they took it away. Oh no, we're left with only 2. Grape, we think, and blueberry, purple and blue. Down around the corner at the bakery shop were 2 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came someone with $1 to pay. They bought a donut and they took it away. Now we only have 1, right? Down around the corner at the bakery shop was 1 lonely donut with sprinkles on top. Here I came with $1 to pay. I bought that donut and I took it away. And now there's no more donuts. Oh, that's awful when there's no donuts, right? So another awesome book about donuts, and you'll remember we had a dog at the beginning. Laura Numeroff, If You Give a Dog a Donut. And this is illustrated by Felicia Bond. If you're familiar with Laura Numeroff, you know she does the if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin, and of course this one is if you give a dog a donut. And these are really fun. They're basically books where if one thing happens, what do you think will happen next? And so these are great to bring in your children and kind of get them guessing about, well, if we do this, what do you think will happen after that? So classic, If You Give a Dog a Donut by Laura Numeroff. All right, so we have discussed donuts, and we've talked about the color brown and what things might be brown. We've learned a new rhyme about Make Me a Donut, Mr. Donut Man. We drove our truck. We found out there's some really good books about donuts. And now I think we're all really hungry, right? I'm trying to think how we should, you know what? How about we just sing our ABCs? We've done 4 letters now of the alphabet. How about we sing our ABCs, and that will be how we end story time this week. And then we'll all hopefully get some donuts later today, right? Okay, so ready to sing our ABCs, and then we will say goodbye. Till next week. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.